just how far is this Faro Ranch?
I figured the Cabo ought to be about another day's ride.
A Cabo. You know, that's a name I've been hearing ever since I was a kid.
Cabo, it's Spanish. Means I finish.
Yeah, well, I hope it isn't our finish.
Well, you're full of witty sayings and optimism. That's what I like about you, dude. By the way, how are we gonna get into the Faro place?
I'm gonna ride up and ride in.
Oh, yeah, just like three fat little quail flying straight into the barrels of a shotgun. Straight forward, that's you, Joe. Now me, I'm a little more,
Sneaky.
The devious is the word I had in mind, but sneaky will do fine. I read a story once. It's about a big fort. There were some soldiers trying to get in. So they built a big wooden horse. And they took it up to the gate and left it.
Yeah, it's a Trojan horse, so on.
Trojan horse, yeah.
You get past bays and duns, and I'm lost.
The people opened the gate and dragged the horse inside. There were men inside the horse. When the soldiers got back, they had the gate open and the battle half won. Now, it occurs to me, the two of us would be a lot better off if one of us was inside the fort when the other two rode up.
Are you volunteering?
Well, there's got to be somebody the Farrells don't know. It seems to come down to me.
Candy, you are sneaky. You know, if the fighting starts, it'll be you and me that's getting shot at, Joe.
And I'll be the one man who ain't shooting at you.
He thinks of everything, don't he?
You know, how do you figure on getting inside?
I think I'll get me some boards and build me a horse.
What do you want?
Ian, we'll talk to the boss.
About what?
I'll tell the boss.
That's what you think, mister. You don't get in here until you tell me what you want. What's going on out there? Some saddle tramp wants to see the boss.
Well, boss.
All right, open the gate, let him in. All right, you're in. Now, what do you want?
Work. I'm a top hand.
You any good with that gun?
Try me, find out.
Well, he comes right at you, doesn't he? I like that. And we can use another hand.
Can't use you, mister. Kelly, get him out of here. You heard the man. Move! Hurry up, out! Take him, Kelly.
Tell your hired hand to get out of that gun belt without touching the gun.
Do what he says, Kelly.
It's the kind of man you hire. He looks like a short measure of nothing to me. You want to get out of those gun belts? I'll show you.
That won't be necessary. I guarantee no gunplay. He took our best hand apart without even working up a sweat. We need him.
Maybe. Where you from?
Different places.
What places?
Virginia City, Gold Hill, Carson, Tonopah, Dry Wells, all over.
All right.
I want $10 more a month than he's getting.
You're worth it. You're hired, friend.
Thank you kindly.
I'm Mrs. Lisa Jackson.
Something I can do for you?
I heard you say you were from the north, Dry Wells.
Yeah, that's one of the places I stopped at, yeah.
My husband is up there on business. I wondered if you might have seen him.
Jackson? No, I don't think I met anybody with that name.
He's dark, curly hair, hazel eyes, mustache.
Well, Lisa, I see you've met her new hand.
We were just talking about Dry Wells.
She was asking me about her husband. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't meet anybody with that name. But I was just in there long enough to say howdy and goodbye.
Yes. Well, thanks anyway.
Right.
Pretty woman.
Yeah.
You came in from up Reno way. How long were you on the trail?
3 or 4 weeks.
You moved right along, huh?
I don't stay where I don't like what I see.
No offense, I wasn't trying to pry. It's just that outside news is scarcer around here than dancing girls. I thought something might have happened along the way.
No, nothing. Oh, there was a bank robbery in Dry Wells. Something different about it. I never did get the straight of that.
I guess you know there's more to your job than just guarding that gate.
Gun hand pay, there usually is.
Well, Mrs. Jackson is the worrying kind. That robbery had nothing to do with her husband. No point in telling her about it.
I wasn't planning to.
Good. But she lives in an adobe out back. And she asked me to see nobody bothers her while her husband's gone. If I'm not around, that's part of your job. Keep everybody away from there, including my brother.
Well, that might not sit too good, a hired hand chasing the boss.
The boss? I hired you. I didn't say anything about chasing. You just walk up and stand there till he leaves. Kelly! Over here. If Mike wants to know why you're there, just tell him to ask me.
All right, will do.
All right, take over here. Candy's gonna give us something to eat.
That's what I was gonna do.
Look, you've already hit the kitchen twice. This time Candy eats first.
Digging right in, ain't you? Making yourself a home?
I'm doing what I'm told, just like you.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. You're shining up to the wrong fella. Josh is just the pup. Mike runs this spread. And something else. You and me, we ain't through yet. We got one to go.
Well, you try it. You might get yourself a raise.
When I'm ready. And you may as well give that saddle of yours away, because you sure ain't gonna be needing it.
Nice evening, Lisa. It's pleasant out here, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Farrell.
Still Mr. Farrell, huh? Lisa, I don't want to hurt you, but I've got to tell you the truth. I don't think you're ever going to see your husband again. On that ride up north, why, he talked about California and a fresh start. I didn't mention it before because, well, I just couldn't find the right words. But Lisa, he's not coming back. He just rode on west.
I don't believe you.
Wait, I know how hard it is to accept because of the way you feel about him. But it's true. I even lied about the mail for the same reason. The mail from the north comes twice a week, not once every 2 weeks, like I said. I've had 4 letters from Dry Well since we got back.
Good night, Mr. Farrell.
Wait, Lisa. There's something else. You don't have to worry. Because I'm going to see to it that you don't want for anything ever. Not for the rest of your life. And I'll be proud to do it, Lisa.
I don't want anything from you, Mr. Farrell.
All right. I spoke too soon. Think about it, Lisa. I'd break my back to make you happy.
Miss Jackson? Fresh water.
Who told you to fetch anything?
I asked him to, Mr. Farrell. Thank you very much, Candy.
Good night. Good night.
You take a lot on yourself, boy. After this...
After this, Candy will do Lisa's chores. She likes it better that way. And so do I.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I guess we're getting close. Since I gotta tramp in there all dusty and sweating, I guess it's time old Bone Bag and me did our little trick. Ooh, son. This rock don't have to be big enough to hurt him. Come on, son. Just so he knows it's there. There, now look at that. Convince anybody. I trained him myself. Because when that weather turns nasty, there's no better excuse for toasting your feet on someone's bunkhouse stove than a horse that comes up all cripple-like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I seem to remember the first time you came to our ranch.
Well, I done it again, Bone Bag. I swear I'm gonna have to have my mouth sewed shut. Another mile of dusty road and tight boots, and I bet he's gonna make me walk every step of the way.
Dude, you can count on it. Fred, how about opening up, like I say now?
Hell, you tell me who you are and what you want.
Well, now, you gonna stand there spouting questions? Will a couple pilgrims die of thirst?
Who is it? It's Joe Cartwright. Open the gate and let him in. Josh, look who's here.
Joe, how are you?
Hi, Mike. Hey, you remember Dude, don't you?
Yeah, you bet, dude. Come right in. You got a lame horse. Glad you made it. Barely. Joe is Candy, one of my men. He'll take care of your horses for you.
Howdy.
Candy? Mm-hmm. Come on, you gotta be kidding. Nobody's gonna make my candy.
Come on in the house. I got something to cut the dust out of your throat.
Take
That
my
sounds
horse,
good.
Candy.
Yeah, Joe, the cowboy's a great little spread. Of
course, it's pistolero country down here, you know. Border gangs strike without warning. Steal everything but your bones. That's why the fences and the guards outside. Gotta be very careful in the hills, but the hunting's great. I bragged to Cartwright about our hunting, Brother Josh. Now it looks like we've got to prove it. Gentlemen, here's to a strong drink, a hot bath, and a soft bed. Just what a man needs after a long ride. Joe? Dude?
Mike, the hospitality is great, but this isn't a pleasure trip.
Oh? Well, I don't understand.
Well, that $15,000 cashier's check I got at the bank, it's a forgery. It's no good. The bank won't honor it.
A forgery? But how could that be? We both stood there and watched him make it out.
Yeah, but the man was an imposter. A real cashier was hit on the head. Died before he regained consciousness.
Well, I don't believe it. Josh? Well, if you say it's true, but I can't see how... I didn't know that man. He said I'd been pointed out to him. I'd never seen him before. That's why he let us in the door. I'd love to help you, Joe, but you saw and heard what I saw and heard. Josh, can you add anything to that?
No, except another drink might ease the pain a little.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Joe, I don't know what to say. I thought I made a clean deal. Bought a herd, paid cash, and got a receipt.
And I bought a phony $15,000 cashier's check.
Well, you don't expect me to pay for the herd twice, do you, Joe?
No, I don't expect you to pay twice. I just thought you might be able to help me find him.
Well, I told you I've never seen him before.
Yeah, that's right. You told me, didn't you?
There must be somebody in Dry Wells knows that man. If it was me, I'd talk to every man, woman, and kid in that town.
We already have no luck. Well, it's gonna be 2 or 3 days before Dude's horse is ready to travel. I hope that invitation to be your house guest still holds.
Sure it does. If Dude wants to make a swap, why, he can have his choice of our stock.
No, thanks. Me and old Bonebag been through a lot together. I'll keep him.
Speaking of old bone bags, we better check on him. Thanks for the drink. We'll see you around. Huh?
Right.
Right.
How's the leg?
Good. Did you do any good?
That's what I expected. Nothing.
There's a woman out back, waiting for her husband to come back from Dry Wells. He's long overdue. Her picture's in that locket you're carrying.
How long do you think it'll take to heal?
Well, I don't know. 2 or 3 days, anyway. Go out past the bunkhouse, circle, come in the back. I'll cover. Some box stalls in the barn. I'll get some medicine for this leg.
All right, thank you very much.
On our wedding day, he said he'd carry this as long as he lived. I knew he was dead. I wouldn't believe it, but I knew. We were very close. Even when we had to be apart, he was with me. Inside, a gentle, glowing warmth, always there. One night I woke up, suddenly cold and empty and alone. There was nothing there. Nothing at all. And I knew. He made mistakes. He got into trouble trying to get money to buy me the things he thought I wanted. And all I ever wanted was him.
Hi. Miss Jackson's woodpile was down to nothing. Your brother asked me to rack up enough for a week or two.
My husband was working for them. He stole your money for them. And they killed him.
And they're gonna pay for it, Mrs. Jackson, right now.
Mr. Cartwright, I believe I can help you.
I think you better stay out of it.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm already dead. I died with my husband.
Well, it took you long enough. Wait a minute. Stay here and watch the gate till I tell you different.
You want me to do what?
I want you to open your safe so I can have a look inside.
You think your money's in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you planned this whole thing right from the start.
There's money in there, but it's my money. And that doesn't mean we had anything to do with the robbery.
The cashier spilled some ink on some of that money. I think it's in your safe.
This is the first time I've ever been called a thief. This is De La Frontera brandy from Spain. Last bottle in the territory. Why don't we open it up, have a drink, and start all over again?
I think we ought to open the safe.
Well, if you put it that way.
Buckshot load. Go ahead and try it.
No guts. You could have bluffed him.
Too late for bluffing.
It is now. What are we gonna do?
Arroyo Seco.
Time they find him, it'll look like a couple of fools got caught in a flash flood.
And what about me, Mr. Farrell? Now that I know all about it, are you going to drop me off a cliff, too?
He's not gonna do anything to you, Lisa. I won't let him.
You'd try, Josh. But you couldn't stop him.
I can stop him.
Did you try at Dry Wells? Mr. Cartwright and I had a long talk. He told me what happened at Dry Wells. He even brought me this. You killed my husband.
That's right. And I'm sorry you found out about that. Because now you're gonna have to go along with Joe and Dude.
Oh, no, you don't.
You stay out of this.
I told you to stay away from Lisa or we'd tangle.
And I told you you're talking to the man.
Hey.
Is wrong about the last fight. Both Mike and me lost. Safe combination is written on the bottom of the desk drawer. God bless the house.
It's your money, sure enough.
Yeah, $15,000 of it. Give the rest of it to Sheriff in Dry Wells along with Candy's friend. He can turn it over to the U.S. Marshal.
When you are ready, senores. The horses wait.
Right away, amigo.
You know something?
What?
I wish I'd never seen this money.